galing San Beda, galing ng San Beda.
Isang magandang araw mula dito sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center sa lungsod ng San Juan, kung saan ngayong Martes muli nating bubuhayin ang rivalry sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan na nanggaling sa NCAA ngayon sa NCAA Season 94. Pero hindi lang ang mga koponan na ito ang lumipat mula NCAA papuntang NCAA, pati ang mga players na bumibida sa Arellano Chiefs. Levi de la Cruz, dating UST Tiger, ngayon starting point guard ng Arellano University. Sa kabilang panig naman, dating shooter ng Adamson University na si Jerome Garcia, ngayon bumibida na para sa Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Isang umatikabong matchup ang ating mapapanood sa ating unang laban on this Tuesday, Arellano University kontra Emilio Aguinaldo College. At pagkatapos ng labang ito, mapapanood din natin ang laban sa pagitan ng Mapua University at ng LPU Pirates. Ang lahat ng ito ay napapanood ng live sa SNA Liga, the Filipino Channel, sports.abs-cbn.com at syempre sa pamamagitan ng YouTube. Subscribe to ABS-CBN Sports. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, kasama ang Strength and Conditioning Coach ng Philippine Sports Commission at ang boses ng MPBL, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Magandang hapon, Anton. Nung binanggit mo yung NCAA, nagkaroon ako ng flashbacks dahil nakalaban ko pa itong dalawang eskwela na to nung naglalaro ko. Of course, EAC under Coach Nomar Isla, Coach Leo Isaac leading the Arellano Chiefs, the names of Daroya, Bolivar for Arellano, and of course, Ron J. Buenafe, itong sila Jester Ebuen for the EAC Generals naman. Nung nasa NCAA pa sila ngayon, bagong mga mukha na ang makikita natin.
Tandang-tanda ko pa yun, Coach Hammer, dahil nung pumasok ang dalawang koponan na ito noong 2009, yun nga, may rivalry sila na dinala mula NCAA dito sa NCAA. At yun nga ang ating bubuhayin ngayong araw dito sa ating NCAA matchup. Let's take a look at the team standings right now. Arellano University 4-9, EAC naman 3-11, already out of the Final Four race. Pero since it's a rivalry game, you can expect a lot of nice things.
Oh, definitely. Dahil itong mga koponan na to, they're building up for next year. Nakikita natin medyo malayo-layo na itong top 5 natin. Ang talagang naglalaban na lang dyan, itong College of St. Benilde Blazers at itong University Perpetual Help Altas for that number 4 spot. Yung Letran Knights medyo pag nagtatatalo sila, pwede pang bumaba. Pero antabayan na natin. But focus is at hand ang Arellano Chiefs. May 5 pang laro. Samantalang itong EAC Generals, meron na lang 4.
Now, one of the reasons as to why, aside from this being a rivalry matchup, is a matchup to watch. Dahil nung unang nagharap ang dalawang koponan nito, umabot sa overtime ang laban.
At maganda yung inilaro ni Ian Alban noon. We're looking for him to be healthy. Siya yung nagpa-overtime dun sa laban na yun. At napakaganda pa dahil nilaro yun sa kanilang gym sa loob ng Arellano University. It was overtime na sabi mo nga, Anton. 75-69 yung final score. 12-6 being outscored in the overtime period ng Arellano. Etong EAC Generals, maraming turnovers, 43 combined for both teams. Rebounds, ang dami din, 119 combined. But at the end of the day, itong dalawang mama na to ang talagang nagpakitang gilas.
At itong dalawang mamang ito, magkaiba ang kanilang basketball journey. Si Juju Bautista galing Chula Vista, California. Si Archie Concepcion naman came from Angeles, Pampanga. At pag sinabi natin Pampanga, syempre, iniisip natin sina Calvin Abueva, sina Ronald Pascual, Ian Sangalang, Michael Kalisaan. Ngayon naman si Archie Concepcion, another guy from Pampanga na maganda ang kanyang pinapakita dito sa NCAA Season 94. 16 points and a very efficient 7 out of 10 from the field sa kanilang huling laban.
And very efficient, that's the name of his game. Porsyento ang laro neto ni Concepcion. Hindi siya tumitira ng mga wala sa pwesto. He just gets into the spots where he can be maximized at walang 4-shot halos. And hindi siya selfish, nagbibigay ng magagandang screens at pasa sa kanyang mga kakampi. Kaya ang dami nilang nakuhang second chance points kontra sa LPU Pirates. Nakita natin, 70% on the field. Napakataas yan against the #1 rated defense ng NCAA.
Alam mo, yung mga hindi selfish, yung mga picking his spots, parang sinasabi mo na mautak itong si Archie Concepcion. Yung mga ka-matchup niya sa kabilang panig, mautak din. Hindi lang sa basketball court, pati sa classroom.
At yun nga yung magandang naibanggit sa atin ng mga iba niyang teammates, hindi lang sa basketball court, but he is an example in the classroom. Of course, the salutatorian himself, JP Maguliano, he definitely means business. Makikita natin on their past game, that was an upset win against the Blazers. He had 14 points, 9 boards, and more importantly, 7 points in the fourth quarter. Kaya na-outscore ng starters nila 51-28 yung College of St. Benilde Blazers, which gave them the win.
JP Maguliano showed a little bit of his potential dito sa NCAA Season 94. He's had a couple of 30-point outings. At ito yung unang panalo ng EAC mula pa noong August 10. So,
medyo matagal na yun.
Matagal na nga at masaya ang buong kupunan na sa wakas, nakatikim ulit sila ng panalo dito sa Season 94. At ngayon naman, to get more from courtside from both these teams, puntahan natin ang ating kasamang si Angelique Manto.
Hello Anton and hello Martin at hello din sa mga kapamilya nating nanonood dito sa NCAA. Alam nyo, punong-puno tayo dito sa arena. Sobrang init ng suporta ng mga estudyante at ng mga nanonood para sa dalawang koponan natin, ang EAC Generals at Arellano Chiefs. Kaya naman sana pantayan nyo rin ang excitement at suporta by joining the conversation sa ating Twitter world. Don't forget to use our hashtags, hashtag NCAA Season 94 and hashtag Galing NCAA. Pwede rin po kayong manood via our live stream sa sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA and subscribe and watch through our YouTube channel sa youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports. Anton and Martin, I'll see you in the games later.
Thank you, Angelique. We will see you in a bit, but when we come back, eto na nga, jam-packed crowd. We are all set for this rivalry matchup sa pagitan ng EAC at Arellano. Ito po ang Season 94 ng NCAA.
Levi de la Cruz II, point guard.
Adrian Alban, point guard.
Malga Cañete, forward. John Sacramento, center.
Renzel Turiza, shooting guard.
CJ Kadua, point guard.
Jerome Garcia, shooting guard.
JP Maguliano, forward. Renzo Tampok, forward.
Amamadou Laminu, center.
It is the Chiefs versus the Generals. Once again, dito sa NCAA. And would you believe it's been 9 years since both these teams joined the NCAA in 2009, Season 85 as guest teams.
Ang bilis ng panahon, no? Talagang that's the growth of basketball at ang Arellano nakapasok na sa Final Four. Ang EAC Generals nag-ahanap pa rin ng pagkakataon makalaro dyan sa Final Four natin.
At ito po ang ating mga officials, Don Al De Dios, Prince Oliver Angeles, and Romil Alcoran. Tsaka yung coach ng Arellano University nung sila'y pumasok dito sa liga noong 2009, coach na ulit ng Chiefs na si Coach Junji Ablan.
Oh, alam mo, Anton, maganda rin kasama dyan sa coaching staff nila. Ito si Coach Tylon Darwan. He also played for that program in the NCAA. Kasama nila, nasabi ko nga, Orly Daroya, Lee Bolivar, some of those guys talagang matitibay nakaakyat din sa Pro Leagues.
Speaking of matitibay, ito si Michael Cañete. Isang matibay na power forward, #1 scorer sa kanyang koponan.
At nakita mo rin yung development ng katawan nito ni Mike Cañete. Dumating to 2 years ago, medyo marami pang baby fats. Ngayon, kita mo naman yung build niya, mamang-mama na rin.
Saka, nung siya'y nagsimula, talagang hustle player lang. Itong si Michael Cañete ngayon. Siya na nauuna para sa kanyang koponan pagdating sa opensa. Samantala, HL Hamado Lamino, who has been showing us the touch from the outside, missing on his first shot. Levi de la Cruz is able to score.
Kita mo yung kumpiyansa. Pagkababa pa lang ng bola, nagbabackpedal yung depensa, just pulling up on the elbow tong si Levi de la Cruz.
dating UST Growling Tiger, Levy de la Cruz. At ito naman, Ian Alban getting blocked by Hamado Lamino. At ito na si Jay Gars tumatakbo, binigay dito kay CJ Cadua. Binalik ang bola kay Garcia, nagpakawala ng 3. And Tampok is able to grab the loose ball and put it up and in.
At si Enzo Tampok at si Ian Alban has something in common. Galing sila sa LPU program. Ngayon, nasa ibang NCAA schools na bibigyan ng pagkakataon. Si Tampok, he won't wow you with any of his moves, but he is always there where the action is.
And he's trying to defend itong si Michael Cañete ngayon who has the basketball. Cañete, fake, iikot, titira. At tinawagan ng traveling si Michael Cañete.
A little bit of putting in too many moves instead of just shooting. Ito yung pull-up ni Levy de la Cruz on the elbow.
At ito yung atake ni Ian Alban as Hamado Lamino denies him.
Top 3 when it comes to shot blocking. Ito si Hamado Lamino dito sa ating liga.
Maguliano on the drive. JP Maguliano.
Isa rin tong unorthodox gumalaw eh. Mukhang 4-5 ang nilalaro nito nung nasa high school. Pero ngayon nagiging wing siya. So he just fabricates points as it comes.
He had that 30-point, 17-rebound game last August 3 against San Sebastian College Recoletos. And you wonder whether he could develop into a star para sa EAC.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Dahil nakikita mo yung effort niya. And effort is always equals to a chance at box office. Ika nga, pag si Maguliano trumabaho ng trumabaho, nakikita mo eh, ando dun yung intent niya to play hard, he will get those opportunities.
Jerome Garcia, iikot, titira, Jay Gars with the basket!
At ito yung markadong mama. Calling card niya, iisa. Ang gagawin niya, iisa. At ang hirap pa rin pigilin. Jerome Garcia, scorer. Not a percentage player, but he makes his shots whenever it counts.
Now, 3 different EAC players have scored para kay Coach Ariel Season. 3-point play na kumpleto ni Jerome Garcia. 2-point guard setup para kay Coach Ian Ablan. Or Coach Junji Ablan. De la Cruz, Alcoriza, Cañete, De la Cruz, titira mula sa labas, in and down, and Tampok comes up with the rebound.
For the past few years, guard heavy talaga itong rotation ng Arellano. Nakita natin sila Halalon, as we see Jerome Garcia again, getting a fast break layup. But for the past few years, talagang perimeter-oriented ang scoring at atake ng Arellano Chiefs. Maganda makita kung may madedevelop silang 3-4 guy na makakatulong dun sa kanilang production.
Alban missing on that 3. Balik ang bola dito kay CJ Cadua. Ibibigay kay Jay Gars. Hamado Lamino on the drive is fouled hard and he will head to the line for 2.
Yun yung nawawala dati sa EAC Generals. Ito, nakikita mo yung mga small things, yung forward pass na ganyan.
Huling-huli sa ating Vivo V11 perfect shot.
At maganda rin itong si Cadua talagang he is playing really well on that position. Nabigyan ng pagkakataon with the injury of Maui Cruz. And he is doing a very good account of himself. A lot of forward passes that engages their offense right away.
Ito, isa pang player to na dapat naging student-athlete sa ibang eskwelahan kasi kasama niya sina Jeric Ahanmisi sa Adamson. But he got hurt, went to EAC, and now he's starting para kay Coach Ariel Season.
Kapamilya, nakatutok pa rin kayo dito sa NCAA Season 94 on SNA. Anton and Martin, first game of the season nga ng Arellano University ang laban nila kontra sa EAC Generals. Pero from that time, malaki at marami na rin daw ipinagbago itong Arellano Chiefs. Sabi nga ni Coach Junji Ablan, from their first game this season, there was excitement, there was energy, there was fire, at yon ang hinahanap niya ngayon mula sa kanyang koponan. Understandably so, after all that happened, patience ang hinihingi ni Coach Junji, hindi lang mula sa Chiefs kundi sa sarili rin niya. Sabi nga niya, I'm not disregarding the teams we are facing, pero internal muna ang focus ko every game, and hopefully they manifest the same excitement, energy, and fire starting from this game up to the games leading to the end of the season. Anton and Martin?
Maraming salamat, Angelique. It's not easy for any coach to come in mid-season and try to make things happen overnight.
But Coach Junji Ablan has been there, has been part of the program, and he also has Coach Tylon there as one of his chief deputies who has been really in tune with the Arellano Chiefs program. So yung transition in it's up to the players dahil most of the time they would just run the same system. I experienced it for one with the San Beda Red Lions in, I think it was season 80? Season 79, when Coach Koy came in.
And Coach Junji started as a coach at the age of 23 as Ian Alban is able to score off of that spin. Imagine that, 23 years old. Doon siya nagsimula maging coach.
Yung ibang players natin, 23 years old, nasa NCAA pa.
Oo nga.
At naalala ko na, season 81, Anton, that was the year before we won the championship. Coach Nash, we made the Final Four in season 80. Ito yung atake ni Ian Alban off that spin cycle, getting a foul.
I can't believe he made that spin all the way from the three-point line. As Hamado Lamino is able to score underneath.
HL getting the pass from JP Maguliano, just stepping into the paint, which is his strength.
Alban. Concepcion pops out of that screen. Concepcion, binigay dito kay De La Cruz. De La Cruz, titira mula sa labas, bitin. Ito na si Garcia. Garcia with that behind the back dribble. Garcia throws it to Tampok, who throws it inside to HL.
And that was a forced pass. Tatlong tao yung nakapalibot kay HL. Hindi lang nga nabasa ni Enzo Tampok.
Archie Concepcion with the putback.
And this is a nice matchup ng si Concepcion sa si Maguliano. A lot similar on their build and on their game. Mas maganda lang nga ang handles nito ni Concepcion.
De La Cruz gets that pass from Cañete. De La Cruz atake, shoots over Hamado Lamino. And Maguliano saves it to Tampok. Ito na si Cadwa, tumatakbo. Cadwa, lumulusan sa traffic, nabitawan ang bola. Pero mananatili sa panig ng EAC.
Segundahan ko yun, Anton. Ginawang traffic code yung defender. Pero how about this drop pass? Attracting the defense. And this is what Lamino should be doing a whole lot more. Stepping into the paint and just catching and finishing.
Ito, napakasipag. Ang pambato ng Angeles Pampanga, Archie Concepcion.
Napakarami nilang pambato.
Alban. And look at Cadwa sticking to him. Cañete, binabangga si Tampok. Cañete, jump hook, bitin. Babalik ang bola sa EAC.
And good solid defense there by Tampok. Walang kamay na ginamit for a hand check. Just getting contact and just being a big man.
Cadwa, aatake, CJ Cadwa. And it is Arellano basketball. Gilmer De La Torre is now in. Concepcion. Sacramento. Aatake. At maubusan ng oras sa shot clock ang Arellano University. Mendoza with a crossover. Mendoza with the left hand. Juju Bautista is fouled and he will head to the line for two.
And that's one of the things that Juju Bautista does very well. He runs the break well. Nakita mo to, filling in the space on the right side and crashing the party on the offensive rebounds.
Meron ng pantapat para kay Amado Lamino, Eli Ongolo.
And we're still waiting for him to really develop as a player dahil nakikita natin with his mechanics, malakas yung katawan ni Eli Ongolo. It's just about getting his timing correct and just getting into the spots that he can finish.
Cañete comes up with the rebound.
Dahil medyo nakikita natin even on his running mechanics, talagang mechanical pa siya, Eli Ongolo. Pero he is totally different since he was, since we first saw him here in the NCAA. Malaki na rin ang improvement.
Ongolo. Gives the ball to Cañete. And Cadwa comes up with the rebound. Cadwa, aatake. Cadwa, nabitawan ang bola. Eto na si De La Torre. And De La Torre will slow things down. Cañete. The fake. Aatake. And Ongolo could not hold on to the basketball. Oh! Ian Alban driving straight into the body of Cadwa.
And Cadwa just taking the contact on his chest, not moving. Being a fire hydrant right there. And taking the contact right on the chest. At nakatulong din doon na hindi siya katangkaran, the leverage was with him. Anytime that an offensive player lowers his shoulder, that's an easy call for our officials.
We have a timeout. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 94. Jerome Garcia. Normally, we know about Garcia's scoring antics. Pero sa kanilang huling laban, naka 10 rebounds si J. Gars. Double-double.
Well, and another thing, Anton, mas maganda ang percentage ni J. Gars. As we see his bright smile, mas maganda ang percentage niya pag defended on field goals. Ito, makikita natin na doon. Almost 39% on the field when it's defended. More than 39% rather. Pero pagka nakatip, may libreng-libre, 35% lang.
Gusto niya yung
na-challenge Gusto may challenge eh. Mukhang sukat yung tira, wag ka ganun eh.
Pero Coach Hammer, nakita natin yung bagay na kahit hindi siya umiscore ng 30
Oo naman.
o kaya 20, malaking bagay yung 10 rebounds niya dahil nanalo ang EAC kontra sa CSP, and that might have just ruined the goal of CSP na umabot sa Final Four.
Definitely. That was a big game. That was a very big game for the Blazers. Alam mo, Anton, naalala ko nun si Jeff Bombeo was my team captain and my teammate in the NCAA. Siya yung #1 scorer namin. But when he transitioned into being a better passer, doon talaga kami nakakuha ng buwela towards the Final Four in Season 80. Kasi pag katulad ka nila, Jerome Garcia, you need to develop other facets of your game to maximize your teammates din. Mas luluwag din yung depensa sa'yo.
Mananatili ang bola dito sa Arellano University.
12 seconds to shoot.
Tsaka si Jerome only took 11 shots in that game against CSB, Coach Hammer.
10 points on 11 shots, not bad. Ito, second chance points ng EAC, 7-2.
Maguliano, tumatakbo. Atakihin ang depensa ni Eli. Ongolo. JP Maguliano. Flex on them, big boy.
And he earned that flex dahil inatake niya right on the money. Etong si Eli Ongolo. Binitbitan eh.
Kumpiyansa para kay JP Maguliano. Sarah Joseph, atake. And Viloria comes up with the rebound. Binigay dito kay Concepcion. And Bautista comes up with the board. Bautista, binigay kay Amado Lamino. Sumabit si Eli Ongolo.
Mas maganda yung galaw ngayon ni Amado Lamino. Good adjustment for Coach Ariel season. Hindi na niya masyadong pinoposte. Etong si Amado Lamino, as we see this, ayun, binitbit. JP Maguliano. Flex. Pero mukhang kailangan pong mag-lock nito sa weights room. konti pa. Pero ang ganda ng inilalaro nitong mama na to. And just challenging. Lakas na lang ng loob yun eh.
We see Coach Ariel season. Amado Lumino missing on that second free throw. Viloria, who made away. Badly missing that shot. Ito ng EAC. Bautista masyadong mataas ang pasa.
And almost but not quite. Palitan din tayo ng palitan ng mga run dito. A good intention, pero Concepcion was also there covering the flanks nitong secondary break ng EAC.
Pero Joseph, binigay dito kay Viloria. Concepcion. In and out, and Amado Lumino grabs the rebound. At maubusan ng oras si Gonzalez sa pagkakataong iyon. EAC up by 10 at the end of 1. Balikan natin ang mga highlights. David de la Cruz huminto, tumira, puntos. At nakikita natin yung mga Arellano students. But Amado Lumino and the EAC Generals want to rack up their second straight win. They did win back-to-back in the first round kontra San Sebastian at Mapua. Gusto nilang ulitin yan dito sa second round. Alright, we will be back. The score is 21 para sa EAC, 11 para sa Arellano.